Equalization Fund was established under Chapter 12, Article 204, Subsection 1 of the Constitution of Kenya. Article 204, Subsection 3B of the Constitution allows the national government to use the Equalization Fund either directly or indirectly through conditional grants to counties with marginalized communities. The national government shall use the Equalization Fund only to provide basic services including water, roads, health facilities, and electricity to marginalized areas to the extent necessary to bring the quality of those services in those areas to the level generally enjoyed by the rest of the nation so far as possible.
Na tuliamua tutakuwa tunafanya katika sehemu mbalimbali ya Kenya ndio tuweze kuhamasisha na kuwaunganisha Wakenya wote.
As a precondition to the utilization of the Equalization Fund, Article 216, Subsection 4 requires that the Commission of Revenue Allocation (CRA) determine, publishes, and regularly reviews policies in which clear set-out criteria identify marginalized areas for purposes of Article 204, Subsection 2. Under the first policy framework, 14 counties were covered. The fund implemented 360 projects under various line ministries, out of which 265 are complete, while the rest are ongoing.
The institution was established in 2019 January with the enrollment of 40 students, offering 3 courses: tailoring and dressmaking, hairdressing and beauty therapy, and electrical wireman. Since establishment, the institution has managed to get graduates of around 60 doing NITA exams. They have secured jobs in various salons around Mazeras and tailoring and dressmaking shops and in nearby companies.
Bozil Center is a facility which serves a population of 8,742. It's a facility which was built through the funding of Equalization Fund. Since then up to now, it has been offering preventive services, the antenatal care, maternal care, the child welfare clinic, and the outpatient. We really thank the Equalization Fund for this far. Prior to this, the Mudzi community people were used to be served at a nearest facility called Jaribuni, which is 5 kilometers from here.
Tunashukuru hospitali tumepata hapa karibu. Tulikuwa tunaenda Jaribuni na Jaribuni ni mbali. Tunahudumiwa vizuri. Matarajio mengine twaomba mtuongezee mambo ya matanti, mahali pa kulazwa. Wakati wengine watu na pandwa na mambo ya pressure, maskari. Tunataka tudumiwe zaidi.
Initially, we had a lot of issues because of inadequate water, clean water to use. It was very hard. People travel long distances searching for water. So it was very difficult to get clean water for domestic use. After the Equalization Fund put this project in place, now we have plenty of water. The community has been impacted positively because they can now access clean water for domestic use and for their kettles. This project has been a very successful one here. Now we have even increasing number of students in schools because initially we had low turnout in schools because parents use their children to go and look for water for their kettles and for domestic use. Now it has impacted us a lot. If they can enter into the remote areas and put more projects, I'm very sure it will impact the community.
Tulikuwa tunapitia shida kubwa, maana ile source ambaye tulikuwa tunatumia ni kidogo. Tulikuwa tukikunywa hata ile maji safi ya visima, hadi wakati tulipata hii dam at least tukasaidika.
We got support from Equalization Fund, where we were supported in 12-kilometer pipeline for sewer and 9-kilometer pipeline for water. From that support, we have managed to connect over 1,100 clans and managed to connect 350 households to the sewer line. We are covering a population of around 80,000 within the CBD, our area of jurisdiction, and we have 13,000 connections out there. We are grateful for this support. Let's continue working together, supporting each other to ensure that every other citizen of this county and country at large get this service.
Under the second policy, the fund has initiated 1,236 projects, with some projects already complete. Projects are being implemented through county governments.
This Equalization Fund was very crucial for West Pokot because we were historically marginalized. Our health facilities were below par, the education sector, the roads were impassable. Today we have tremendous, improvement in these sectors.
Kitambo alikuwa hapo kichaka, hakuna barabara, hata watoto kuenda shule ni shida. Alikuwa nyoka, alikuwa anasumbua wanyama ya burini, walikuwa anasumbua watoto. Na wakati serikali ya Equalization alikuja kufunga hii njia barabara hii kutoka hapa naenda mpaka Uganda. Wakati ilitengeneza hii barabara, naenda market ya Tapoyo, Karita, Alapat, kila mali. Ninashukuru serikali kutoka juu na nyinyi yote mkaji ya county. Asante sana.
Our role in this project, we are doing oversight and also helping in monitoring and making sure that our president agenda of improving lives of the most vulnerable people in our community are met.
The main challenge in this sub-county is theatre, because when we get our emergencies, especially obstetric, gunshots, we refer them to Maralal, which is the county referral, or sometimes to Isiolo because of the terrain of the place. Most of our patients, we refer them to Maralal, which takes 3 to 4 hours. There are 2 projects which were started in this facility. That's the OPD block, which is now fully functional, and the theatre is another project. It is done, but what is remaining is the equipping part of it. At the completion of these facilities, there will be a great impact to my people, because I know if an emergency comes, they are served there, and you save life of a mother and a child.
The thematic areas covered have included water, health, and roads. These projects have opened up otherwise regions from KMTCs to boreholes to roads and bridges to health facilities.
Hospitali ilikuwa kidogo, ilikuwa tu ni hapo, hiyo majengo yenye iko hapo peke yake ilikuwa kidogo. Tulikuwa tunafinyania hapo ndo wagonjwa tunaingia ndani, kama kuna wajawazito ni hapo ndani. So services tulikuwa tuna struggle so much, lakini venye hizi jengo tulijengewa hizi, at least saizi kila department kuna clinic za watoto ziko huku juu. Wagonjwa tunashughulikiwa hapa hivi, kuna wards huko nyuma. Kama kuna mtu wako serious anapelekwa sasa express tu mpaka huko hivi. Hata maji tulikuwa tuna strain au hakuna maji complete by the way, lakini saizi unaona tuko na tangi pale nyuma hivyo. Kuna ingine hapa hivi, maji saizi iko sawa. Naona huduma iko sawa sana saizi.
Hiyo hospitali ilianza kitambo 1941, tukakuja tukapata faida ama kupata bahati kwa serikali, tukapata hii equalization money na imetusaidia sana.
Hata sisi tukweli tunatoa shukrani kwa hiyo equalization fund hiyo, kwa sababu sasa simebadilisha sasa hata maisha yetu hapa, sababu sasa hata ukiangalia hata michango tu peke yake si unaona hata unafurahia hata kutipigwa hata inabadilika, tunatipigwa mzuri zaidi.
Kitu ya maana sana tunamshukuru ni maternity ilifunguliwa juzi. Tulikuwa na maternity nyingine huko chini, lakini hatukuwa tunasaidika mzuri kwa maana maternity ilikuwa kidogo sana. Wamama 3 4 walikuwa wanalala kitanda moja. Sasa tunashukuru, watoto wangu 3 nilizalia huko chini. Sasa mimi nimekuja kulunch maternity na mtoto ya 4. Mimi naona tofauti kubwa sana.
Kani tuska chana, kuri nana Paulina, majario, kuri nyanyi tele karameru. Napo kungata, saranyawo, akwa serikali, cukupu kwa pel, takunganya tekimija ke yeye. Kimasi tatoki kimoyote, oloki kutamda sai toki mija kalya. Mbo loke wechanyi ku ngokran.
The Equalization Fund, bridging equality.